Okay, Taurus, this is your special tarot reading for love and relationships, the month of February 2016. Okay, so I'm doing this special reading because Valentine's Day is February 14th, and it seems like the majority of you who, look for these tarot readings on YouTube want to know about your relationships. And a lot of the readings I have been doing for some of you have been about relationships. So I'm going to devote this month to love. And I'm using a new tarot deck. This is my golden tarot, and it's a tarot that depicts Elizabethan art, the age of Queen Elizabeth. Okay. Um, I'm also going to use my Angel Oracle cards, just one card that will give you insight and advice about your reading. So I'm going to shuffle for just a few seconds more. Okay. Okay, your first card is the Hierophant or the Pope. Okay. This is a major arcana card, but it's also addressing beliefs, um, tradition, structure. This is Eight of Swords. It is the card of feeling helplessness, not having clarity about a situation, not being very uncertain. You don't have clarity on a situation, so you don't know what to do about it. So it could be that your beliefs um, and your faith about a relationship is in jeopardy. You've been uncertain. We have Eight of Cups, and as you can see, this is depicting someone at night leaving, um, in search of something better, traveling to a new land, traveling somewhere to find enlightenment, a lot of soul searching. This is an emotional journey here. He's leaving these emotional baggage or cups behind. Okay. So there are two eights here. So based on what the first three cards look like so far, it looks like there is a need to have certainty, to have faith, to have trust, and maybe there was someone had to leave or someone needed space. It could have been you. Taurus, you are an earth sign. So now we have this page of coins. The page of coins represents messages. It, in a financial sense, it can mean receiving a message about money, but also because this is grounding, the coins represent the earth for you, Taurus. And so this could be you getting a message or having some type of communication that is grounding or helps you get stability or some type of, that groundedness, that logical, you're able to think through things logically. You're beginning to figure things out. So the coins are not just about money, or pentacles in other tarot decks, but it's also about being grounded and stable. And maybe that's going to be important for you. We have the Ten of Coins in reverse. That's interesting. We have a Page of Coins, which is a message about money, and then we have this Ten of Coins in reverse. Now, Ten of Coins represents, as far as relationships, Ten of Coins represents stability and prosperity in a relationship. That this relationship has all the material resources it needs to be successful. It could be some job issues or house, where you're living or things like that. But it can also just represent that as far as materialistic goals and the physical aspects of the relationship. If it was upright, it would mean that uh, the two partners are on the same page. But this is reversed, and this is going to be in the center of the spread. We have a King of Cups in reverse. Okay, so we have a court card. We have someone, Taurus, who's this cups represents water. This is someone who could be a little depressed emotionally. They're not, this could definitely represent someone who's emotionally off balance here. The king is able to rule, he's able to direct, he's an active energy. The queen is passive, but the king doesn't have control over emotions right now. There's a lot of, um, like I said, there seems to be some imbalance going on here. And maybe this is what's going on here with the Eight of Cups, especially Taurus, has a lot to do with this King of Cups, that maybe you cannot be sure about this King of Cups here because he's in reverse. His energies are reversed. And the coins are also reversed. I think that whatever this King of Cups is going through, and it could be a man or a woman, it is having a huge effect on your groundedness and your stability, your faith and your trust. And so it's causing a lot of uncertainty here. We have Nine of Swords in reverse. This showed up in a previous reading I did. So you have a Nine of Swords in reverse. This is about upright. It's about having a lot of emotional turbulence, a lot of worries. This man is waking up from a nightmare. This nightmare or difficult situation, I think it's attached to this King of Cups. There might be some emotional turbulence that's not going to be resolved just yet. And so this relationship issue, keep in mind that it doesn't mean that this might not apply to you, that maybe there's a lot of worry and depression that you're going through, Taurus. But also, it could very well be that this addresses the partner or the other person, and you've been trying to um, have faith in this person, depend on this person, but things are just not stable. All of this Page of Coins is indicating that there is a need for stability, but also keep in mind a page is a very young person. It can represent a little bit of immaturity as well. But it can represent this message in regards to money, but it can also represent a message of an understanding of common sense, um, trying to figure things out and trying to get groundedness and stability. So the next thing we go to is this Nine of Wands. So now we're getting these nines that are going in reverse here. And Nine of Wands can mean being very unsure. You have this man who's surrounded by wands and he doesn't know what to make out of them. He has a wand in his hand, but then these other eight wands he's still not sure about. Okay, so uncertainty seems to be a big theme here because you have this Eight of Swords, this woman's surrounded by swords and she's blindfolded. And then we have this man who's not blindfolded, but he is surrounded by these wands, and this is in reverse. It could mean that this uncertainty um, is it's insecurity. Nine of Wands is not just about the uncertainty, but Nine of Wands means learning a lesson over. There's a lesson that you have to learn again. Or it can mean a situation that you thought was over and done with, but it comes back. And then you have to start dealing with it again. You're trying to learn from a situation. Um, you're trying to not just learn from it, but you also have to evaluate why are you back in this situation again. But because it's reversed, maybe we're not learning the lesson, that this seems to be a cycle that we're not stopping to think, why am I going back to the situation? And maybe this King of Cups keeps going back through the same cycles over and over again in the relationship. Now, I'm trying to give a reading that's general enough to apply to most situations. And as I said before, this could also apply if you are alone or single, if you don't have a partner. And if your question is about, well, will I find someone? You can definitely apply that question to this reading. And then the next card is Four of Wands in reverse. So what we have here is a celebration. You see people dancing under the arbor. Um, it's a celebration. They're having a feast, they're dancing, they're happy, and they're dancing outside the walls of the town. They're going out into nature, they're going outside, they're breaking free of constraints. And you get a sense that they've been waiting to break out to have the celebration for quite a while. But for you, this celebration might be delayed a little bit. And Um, once again, I get a feeling that you're trying to work things out with a particular person or a situation in regards to your love life or relationship. And it is going to be a struggle. It is going to take reevaluating what you need to do differently, I think. Um, Especially seeing that you have this Eight of Cups in the upright position. It may take leaving a situation or walking away. And I also see having a discussion over and over again to where you're returning to the same thing you discussed last month or 2 months before. And it seems like that problem still isn't being resolved in the relationship. But also, if you're single and waiting for love or wondering about someone else's intentions, um, this person might be um, not giving you, this person is not likely to step up, or maybe you're fixated on someone that you're waiting to step up. You want to have a relationship with that person. But I think maybe you might need to consider that, let me step away from this because maybe this isn't the person for me. That's one way of looking at it. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull your outcome card, and then I'm going to pull your Angel Oracle card. Okay. Your outcome card is going to be Page of Wands in reverse. This is a card about starting a new adventure. You see the man on the bridge. It's a new life for him. He's embarking on a new life. It Wait, a page of wands can also mean getting a message of good news, um, a new opportunity, embarking on a new opportunity. But this is not going to come for you just yet. Especially if you are wondering, will this relationship happening? Will I start dating? Will I find a committed relationship? It's not going to happen just yet, but it doesn't mean that you're not on the path um, to do that. But let's see what your angel oracle card has to say. Okay. Your angel oracle card, this is your ear chakra. This is listening. And what it says is notice messages that appear as sounds, music, and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. So it seems as if, Taurus, you're looking for answers. You're trying to get a solution here. But I think you need to, I think it's about listening. It could be listening to someone else. It could be the willingness to listen to certain advice as well. Um, but the important thing is that maybe that message is going to come, as indicated by Page of Coins. So I think it's important that you trust, as indicated by the Hierophant. I think it's important that there's going to be a lot of trust. Um, you're going to need to trust that everything's going to work out okay. And even though there are delays, I think that you're going to get reassurance, positive reassurance that everything is going to be okay. So that, Taurus, is your reading for February. That was your special relationship reading. And, you know, hopefully this sort of helped you out here. Um, I want to thank everyone for your comments. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for getting readings. And I appreciate all your feedback. So I hope you do have a wonderful Valentine's Day. I hope that you do have a wonderful celebration of love, no matter what kind of love in your relationship, your friends, your family, partners. And I will come back in March to give your general tarot reading. Take care.